All right, everybody. What is up? It is time for some Jazz basketball tonight versus the Milwaukee Bucks. As I come in, I'm just going to take a look at the comments. I already see 5 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. Can you guys give a shout out to Hayden Frilling? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Fryling, something like that. Yeah, shout out to him or her. Let's try to go for 100 likes on this stream tonight. Let's do it, man. Let's get at least 100 of those bad boys on this stream tonight. We got a fun game coming up. It's Utah and Milwaukee. This one is in Milwaukee, and that favoring right there will kind of reflect that. Milwaukee, a very good team. There have been some fun games with these two in the past. Milwaukee currently sitting atop of the Eastern Conference. Second in the Eastern Conference, and they are a very, very good team. So we should have an interesting game tonight. I'm certainly ready for it. ESPN giving Utah the higher chance to win this game, and part of that has to come from the very nice wins that the Jazz have gotten recently against the Pelicans. Very good wins right there. Tough wins, hard-fought wins. They beat the Warriors as well, the Pacers, not too long ago. They're winning big basketball games. Yes, Addison is out tonight. Why is Donovan on the picture? Is he? Oh, shoot. Did I forget to change it? My bad. Give me a sec. I literally had something set up for it too. I will switch the thumbnail shortly. Give me like 2 seconds here. Yeah, I have to switch these out because most of our old thumbnails, they have Donovan on them because obviously he was the main guy. But now I'm kind of switching it to JC, but it takes a minute to recreate all of them, and I had it done and I saved it and put it in. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties getting the stream started tonight, but we're here, and I'm extremely excited for this game. Games versus the Bucks are always fun. I'm sad that we won't see Joe Ingles tonight because he is injured currently. He comes back very soon, though. I believe it's in I think it's like a few days or maybe a week that he is said to come back. So we'll see if that does come true. But tonight, not going to happen. So no returning Jazzmen, or no Jazzmen playing in this game who played previously for Utah, I should say. So that's unfortunate. But otherwise, we've got a great game coming up. I'm always happy to cover these for you guys. It's going to be a great night of Jazz basketball. And welcome in Bucks fans as well. Of course, we love to have you guys in here. It does mean a lot. I'm fixing that thumbnail right now. Gonna get some JC action up on there. All right, there we go. He's on it. I thought I saved it too. Oh, you know what I bet I did? I don't think I actually saved it. Or maybe I did. There we go. All right, let me get into the thing and switch it. So obviously, who do we need to watch tonight, right? Like, who are the main people who we are going to have to watch? First of all, the guy that obviously is going to come to your mind is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo, just an absolute freak of nature when it comes to basketball. And he is not going to be an easy task for the Jazz, as he is not an easy task for any team, to be honest, within this league. So we'll see what they can do. The Jazz come into this one 17-14. They're second in the Northwest Division. The Bucks come into this game right now. If I take a look at the Eastern Conference standings, let's see. I want to see what it is. I know they're in second. Yeah. Second, right ahead of the Cavaliers and Donovan Mitchell. That game also coming up soon. Utah versus the Cavs. That's on December 19th. I believe Monday. Yeah, Monday at 6, and we will be on for that, of course. So be there for that. That's a huge game. Hey, we got 21 in the chat. Let's get one more like on the stream as we get going here. I need like a tissue. I have tissues. They're over here. Okay. But yeah, always hype for these games. They're always good. We've definitely had some good matchup with these guys in the past. With matchups between, it seemed like when he was on our team, Bogdanovich always played well against the Bucks. Maybe that's just me, but that's what I felt. Pikiri TV, thank you for the like, means a lot, my man. Okay. Back to what I was looking at here. So this game starting at 7, so probably about 6 minutes before this one does get underway. Again, this is what I've been looking forward to all weekend. Should be an awesome game to cover for you. If you take a look at the season leaders for these two teams, you're going to see a common theme throughout the Bucks leaders, and that common theme is Mr. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Look at that. So he's averaging 30.6 and 11. Just absolutely incredible. So good. On 52.7%, and ironically enough, Markkanen and him have the same field goal percentage, but Antetokounmpo just gets the market share of shots for the Bucks. So that's where that comes from. It is game day again. Pajuification. Appreciate you coming in here. Gotta get the ESPN app again. I don't know why I deleted that on my phone. Okay. But yes. Here to cheer for your blood. Yes, sir. Hopefully JC goes off tonight. That's why he's in that thumbnail. Let's take a look here at the Milwaukee Bucks in their... Oh. How is... Huh. Is Antetokounmpo out today? Hold on a minute. Let me scroll down. This might be a game... Shoot. So Giannis is out too? Jeez. I'm just going to leave him on there. I'm not even going to change it, but that is not what I was planning for. That's interesting. So Giannis out in this one. Ingles is out. Middleton is out. Serge Ibaka is out. He's probable to play. Okay. Well, they will need him. Let's look at the rest of their roster just to get kind of a feel for what we can expect here. Okay. So the Bucks on that roster. I'll look at stats in a sec. Grayson Allen was drafted by the Jazz just a few short years ago. Also on their team, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, forgot about him. Javon Carter, another guy who I've always liked. I don't know if he gets very much playing time here, but I've always liked him. Pat Connaughton, very good player out of Notre Dame. There's also George Hill, Drew Holiday, Serge Ibaka, Brook Lopez. Let's see who else. They really aren't that deep beyond these guys, so I wonder how this game is going to play out. Again, if Giannis is out, I mean, that really does change the scope of how this game may go. It could be a big blowout for Utah, but at the same time, these can be trap games where you think you're going to win. I mean, just look at all those wins for these guys. They have just been pretty darn fantastic. So we'll see, man. It could be a tough one for the Bucks, though. That's all I'll say. That is all I'm going to say. But I don't want to guess. I want them to not put it up to chance. Make the most of their opportunities. That's what I want. We have talked about this for years on this channel. The Jazz finally getting some rookie involvement this year, and it's starting to pay off, you guys. Walker Kessler looking better and better and better. The only guys on the Utah Jazz injury report tonight are Colin Sexton and Johnny Juzang. Juzang just not playing because he is on that two-way contract, so they are playing him in the G League. Man, my nose is like clogged up. But Colin Sexton just about to be day-to-day here, and we'll learn more about him. Serge Ibaka also listed there, but he is another guy who is day-to-day and is likely to play in tonight's game. All right. Once again, we're about 2 minutes away from tip-off here. And don't fear the deer, man. You got to just go in, play your own game if you're the Jazz. That's one thing that sometimes they get in their own heads about. It's all about starting with pace and keeping that pace throughout the game, because it feels like the further we get in a game, it just seems like it gets a little out of hand every time. So we got to be careful about that as we go down the line. But tonight, I'm hoping for a wonderful game. I'm sure you all are too. So let's get ready to watch some Jazz and Bucks basketball here on the Jazz Huddle. If you don't already like what you're seeing, I'm sorry. But if you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we cover just about every Utah Jazz game out there. So it does mean a lot if you do that. I don't know if we play the Bucks again this year. I'll check, but probably not. No, we'll play them twice, I think. Man, just stuffed up beyond belief right now. I don't know what's up with this. All right. I'm back. Jazz 123 to Bucks 117. And yes, throw down those score predictions. We do Venmo anybody who gets it right, $5. So go hit that up. That would mean a lot. Okay. All right, we're getting closer and closer here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to the Jazz and the Bucks squaring off. The Bucks come into this one 13-3 at home. They've been a fantastic team throughout this year, and looking to get another big win tonight against the Utah Jazz. Jazz, on the other hand, are 6-9 away, so just below 500. They're 3 games below 500 on the away side of the ball. They've won quite a few at home, though. A good team. They've got a lot of momentum right now. Just beat the number 1 team in the West twice in a row. So impressive stuff. But one thing to note about the Western Conference in the NBA right now, when you lose a game, you move down like significantly. It's not funny how far you move down if you lose one game. It's quick. Yes, no Addison tonight, Bobby. You are right. Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Am I backwards again? Yes, I'm backwards. I don't know why it does this. Something's going on where it flips the camera mode. I don't want to make a zoom and then have to, or should I? I don't know. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Oops. Yeah, I can't. It's a camera. Why? I just don't understand. Like, why is it flipped? Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think I'm flipped. I don't know what is up with that. It's weird, but yes, I think that is the deal today. Makes me look weird. Maybe I'm tripping. Who knows? Anyway, it's time for Jazz basketball. Lauri Markkanen looking to get it done in Milwaukee territory. Get ready for it. It's time to get some basketball going on the Jazz Huddle. Yes, Giannis is out. Oh, no, you're good, Bobby. No worries, my man. Who's best in the East right now? It is the Celtics. But it doesn't take long to get to the Bucks. They are right behind them in second place. Starting lineups here. Mike Conley starting at guard and Jordan Clarkson. Lauri Markkanen, Kelly Olynyk, and Jared Vanderbilt. That's the 5 for the Jazz. And for the Bucks, it is Drew Holiday, Javon Carter, Grayson Allen, Bobby Portis, and Brook Lopez. As both Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Chris Middleton are out for this game. Again, this is a game that the Jazz really should look to be dominant in as we get out of the gate. Take a look at the bench there, and you can see Joe Ingles there. It's unfortunate to not have him in the game. You know, he is and was just one of the most loved Jazz players of all time, and I'm sure he will get quite the standing ovation when he does eventually play in Utah once again. Okay, first quarter action coming your way in just a second. Kelly Olynyk going to tip it up with Brook Lopez at the center circle. Tip is up, and tip is won by the Bucks. It's Drew Holiday. Holiday working on the left side. Gives it over to Lopez. Now on the right side for Bobby Portis. Back out. Grayson Allen looking to drive inside. He goes up with a tough shot. No good. Brook Lopez tries to get the tip. He can't find it. And here comes Vanderbilt. Nice rebound. Jared Vanderbilt gives it over to Conley. Conley at the top, surveying. He's going to step back, reset his offense. Gets a screen from Kelly Olynyk. Conley looking to go inside. Weaves in. Kicks out. Markkanen. 3-ball. No. It's going to be pulled down by Bobby Portis. Now he pushes ahead to Javon Carter. Javon working with it. Kicks it back over to Bobby Portis. He's going to go inside. Portis goes in, and he is fouled. So 2 shots coming up for Bobby Portis. 11-14 left in the first quarter. Portis gets downhill very fast. Very mobile for a guy of his size. In 7 starts this season, he's averaging 15.7 and 38% from beyond the arc. So he definitely has been a good player throughout his career. A decent role player. Maybe like the 4th or 5th best guy on an NBA or on a championship team. But he definitely does his job pretty well as he goes 2 for 2 from the line there, and the Jazz bring it back the other way. Nice job by Portis. Here is Conley. Hands it off for Olynyk. He goes inside, dishes it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt going to reset. Looking for Markkanen, can't find him. He kicks it to Olynyk, wide open. Didn't take the 3, drives in, goes up with the right. Beautiful move by Kelly Olynyk. Goes inside and drops in the deuce. 2-2. Javon Carter. Talked about how I liked him. He's out of West Virginia, younger guy, but he almost looks like he's Chris Paul. Just has that same build. Funny enough, they were on the same team last year as Lopez misses a dinker inside, grabs it, and slams it right on Kelly Olynyk. You can see the fans saying it was on his head, and it definitely was. 4-2. Olynyk pulls it from outside, and maybe Olynyk is hot too. 5-4. He knocks down the 3-ball. Here's Holiday up top at the logo. Gets a screen from Lopez. He'll use it. Dishes it back out to Lopez, and he's left wide open for 3. And good job for leaving him so as he misses that one. Maybe left a little too wide open there. Got in his own head. Here's Clarkson. Swings it over to Conley. Now down low for Markkanen. Markkanen driving inside. Goes up with a tough shot. No good. Where's the foul? No call. So nice job by Brook Lopez right there. Here's Javon Carter. Gives it over to Grayson Allen. He's going to go towards the baseline, and a foul on Mike Conley. I don't know if that should have been called if that last call wasn't called. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. To make it better, commentate on a rival team. What's going on, Nick? Yeah, no Giannis tonight. I'm sorry. I have him in the thumbnail. I'll probably switch it at halftime, but I have not had a chance yet. Here is Holiday going to take the 3. That one's no good. It's pulled down by Javon Carter. Nice offensive rebound. Lost control. Got it to Portis. Portis goes up with a tough finish, and Bobby Portis drops it in. I'm telling you, man, he is a decent role player. I don't want to hype him up too much because I saw what he did with the Knicks, and that was not good. There was the lob. How is that not a foul? To Lowry Markkanen, and they knocked him out of the air. Javon Carter left wide open for a 3-ball. That one doesn't go, and he bats it out. Markkanen's there, and Markkanen is pissed off. Goes inside, puts it up, and he's blocked away again. Good Lord. Nice job, the trailer, Brook Lopez. Got it. He's going to kick it out to Bobby Portis. And that is not, yeah, that's not legal. He went out of bounds and came back in. So Brook Lopez, nothing doing there. It's going to be Jazz basketball as he went out of bounds and then came back in. But a heck of a block on the other end. Lauri Markkanen getting stuffed early in this one. Conley bringing it up for the Jazz. He's guarded by Javon Carter on the left side. Gets a screen from Vanderbilt. Conley wants to take the three. He doesn't. Gives it down low to Vanderbilt. Push shot, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Portis. Bobby Portis bringing it up the floor. Looking for Carter. Tries to get it to him and does. Carter up top on the left side. Now down low. Bobby Portis. Fade away on the baseline. You betcha. That's another one for Bobby Portis. Make it 4 on the night for him. 6 on the night for him. That's right. All right. Conley has it. Gives it over to Markkanen. Quick trigger 3. You betcha. 8-8. Nice job by Markkanen. Staying the course. It's not easy to keep it going, especially when you're kind of getting stifled at the beginning of the game, but he's done a nice job. Javon Carter going to take it again, and he's 0 for 2 from 3. Nice rebound by Jared Vanderbilt. Jazz have numbers. And now they don't. We're a little slow running that break. Here's Clarkson. Deep 3-ball for JC. No good. Not the best shot there, and Lopez clears it for the Bucks. Here comes Holiday. Holiday on the right side. That one gets poked away. Beautiful job by Vanderbilt. Nice pass behind the back. Goes to Conley. Here comes Mike. Mountain Mike looks to kick it. Gives it over to Vanderbilt. Now he kicks out to Clarkson. He goes inside. Going to swing it. No. Gives it inside to Vanderbilt. And it's almost turned over. Markkanen loses control up top. He's going to give it over to Clarkson once again, and he pulls another deep 3. That one doesn't go. Why are they not calling fouls on Lopez? They are so painfully obvious right now. He's just pushing guys over. Bobby Portis takes another one and got it. Jeez. Portis with 8. Massive game from him so far. Olynyk, here he is up top. He's 3 for 3, by the way. Bobby Portis, efficient game tonight. Conley short on his floater. Holiday has it, gives it up the floor for Portis, and that man has 10. 12-8 and a timeout on the floor. Not an ideal start for the Utah Jazz. And boy, did Milwaukee just use up a ton of time right there. Now 6:32 left, and that was just a flurry of just quick buckets by Milwaukee. Nice job by Bobby Portis. He's 4 for 4 now, 2 for 2 from the line. An efficient start for him, picking up where his missing teammates left off, I guess. Hey, we have 55 people in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you guys being in here. If you have not already, please smash up that like button. Show me you love what you're seeing tonight. We need 8 to get to 30. So if you could do that, that would really help me out. Okay. Okay, so once again, 8-12. Jazz just not knocking down a lot of shots. I feel like for Jordan Clarkson, he's got to let the game come to him a little bit because it just seems like the shots that he is taking are just not the ones that he typically makes normally. So I don't know what's up with that. Hopefully he can get back on track here and help the Jazz win this game because they certainly need a helping hand. Okay. So once again, we are in a commercial timeout here. Just waiting on... Oh boy, Nebraska's getting smoked. Come on, boys. Okay. So 8-12 is our score here. Just waiting on this commercial timeout here. 6:32 left in the first. Some good, a lot bad right now for the Utah Jazz. Just not a lot of made shots, if we're being completely honest. Just got to turn up the defense intensity. Can't be allowing these quick, fast breaks right now for for Milwaukee. That's where they're scoring the market share of their points. It's just everywhere. It's fast-paced. It's tough. And they're playing well. All right. Okay. Here we go. We're getting back to action here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Fiserv Forum, home of the Bucks. Here we go. Conley bringing it up the floor. Gives it over to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt working with it. Going to kick it over to Olynyk, and it's taken away by Bobby Portis. That one poked out of bounds. Last touched by a Jazz man, so it will go the other way. Just an impressive night so far for Bobby Portis, doing the little things right. All right, here we go. Inside. Now outside for Bobby Portis again. That one does not go. And here come the Jazz. Clarkson down low. Going to kick it out. Olynyk fading away. Tough jumper. Got it. Nice play. So 10-12 now. 2-point game. Jazz working their way back in it. And outside it's Holiday. Holiday goes inside. He's blocked away by Vanderbilt. Perfectly timed right there. They give it back down low to Bobby Portis, and he puts it up and in. 12 for Bobby now. Wow. Portis just lighting it up so far. Impressive start to this game for him. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson, wide open three ball. You bet. 13-14 now. They're really turning up the intensity here. Now here is Grayson Allen outside. Once again, he was a former Jazz man. Allen working with it on the left. Kicks it over to Lopez. He's going to go inside. Lopez, little bit. Oh, I was going to say he was out of control, but boy, did he make it work. Nice job by Brook Lopez. 16-14 as he dropped that one in. Or 16-13, I should say, as he dropped that one in. Down low, nice floater. And a nice shot by the Jazz on the other end. It's a three-pointer from Malik Beasley. His first of the game. 16-16, 4:39, I should say, left in the first. And now Beasley picks up the steal. Here he comes. That should have been a foul. They didn't call it. He's going to reset. Goes outside. Now he goes inside. Kicks it out. Here's Conley on the right side. Conley over to Olynyk. Quick trigger three. That one's a little short. Rims out. Here comes Holiday. Holiday over to Grayson Allen. Allen working on the right side. Gets a screen from Brook Lopez. Now he's going to go inside. Allen puts it up. Tough. Fading floater. Got it. Boy, oh boy. I remember when we had him and he dropped that one random 40-point game against the Clippers. And I was like, man, is this guy for real? Like, that is interesting as the Jazz turn it over on the other end. 3:54 here left. And Walker Kessler will check in now for the Jazz. Brook Lopez, season leaders in blocks per game. He's got 2.8. Very good for him so far. He's a good player, man. He's he's won championships. He's a good player. All right. Here's George Hill. Hill over to, oh gosh, I got to figure out how to say this dude's name. Mamukashvili, is that what it is? And there's an offensive foul there on the Bucks. Okay. 9th coach in franchise history for the Utah Jazz. He's the 6th Utah Jazz head coach, but there were 3 with the New Orleans Jazz, obviously. And Mike Budenholzer in his 5th season with the Bucks. He's been fantastic. Has a great record, well over 500. And in the win-loss column as Kessler grabs the offensive board, kicks it out, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker drains the 3. And that's what he does. Again, he has been on a tear recently. I feel like we talk about it every game. He has been absolutely fantastic. So 3:22 left here in the first quarter. We head to a commercial timeout. A beautiful rebound by Walker Kessler. Kicks it out to the young gun, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Yeah, Jazz starting to get hot maybe. We will see. Yeah, got to turn up on NAW. He's a beast. $38-52 K-State right now. I know. Yeah, it is not it's not good right now. I mean, they're only down by 14 if you think about it. They got to I'm watching that game too. It's 39-52 now, but this one probably all but over because they have no idea how to score the basketball, but 19-18 is the score in this game. And boy, oh boy. Okay. They're playing good defense, though. That was really good. So 19-18, again, Milwaukee was favored coming into this, which really confused me by 2. I feel like that's fool's gold for the Jazz, or for bettors. I mean, why wouldn't you take that? Because they have both of those guys out. Both, I should be specific. They have Giannis and Middleton out. I just feel like what is the appeal to a better right now for Milwaukee? I don't see any personally, but oh well. Man. Wesley Matthews going to check in for Milwaukee. George Hill, Mamukashvili, and Allen and Portis on the field. Portis has been the story of the game so far. He's got 12 on 5 for 6 shooting. Hyper efficient. Hyper weird. I mean, that is not who you would expect to be doing this. But, hey, man, he's coming off. He's been good when he started, and tonight is another one of those nights. So we will see how he does. The 17th pick in 2019, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. In his first 3 years, he shot 39%. This year, he's shooting 43%. Very good numbers from that young man. And he's got plenty to look forward to. Again, he's only been in the league 3 years. This is his 4th year. Lots of good stuff coming up for the Jazz, I'm sure. Here's George Hill up top. Hill gives it over to Portis. He'll pull a 3. That one, no good. It's pulled down by... Oh, my gosh. I cannot remember that guy's name. That is such a crazy name. Mamukashvili. I'm going to have to look at that every time he scores. And here comes Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So 20-19 here. They go up by 1. Here is Clarkson outside. 3 ball is good. 22-20. Very nice. Clarkson getting it done. That's what you need, man. You need him to be hot. That's probably the best look he's had so far. So I like what he is doing. And it's scored again down low by Grayson Allen. Oh my gosh, this thing. Okay. So Butler outside. He's going to look to go inside. Kicks it out for Gay. And here is Clarkson. Another 3 ball. That one doesn't go. Grayson Allen pulls down the rebound. Now inside, it was Grayson Allen. He couldn't get it to go. Here comes Beasley down the other end. Beasley gets a screen from Kessler. He uses it. 3 ball is well short. Going to be pulled down by George Hill. Hill working with it on the left side. And Hill got it to go down low. Tough finish by George Hill. Clarkson fading away. Tough shot. That one doesn't go. Jazz can't buy a bucket at this particular moment. And here come the Bucks. Grayson Allen working with it. Gives it over to Bobby Portis. Another 3 ball for him. Yes. 27-22. They go up 5. Now outside, it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Down low for Gay. Now here's Beasley. Beasley kicks it back out for Rudy Gay. 3-ball, too strong, and Allen pulls down the board. Now Portis fading away. Can't finish. Hill grabs the board, goes inside. He lost it. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Jazz basketball. Portis. Or Hill arguing with the ref about that call, but nonetheless, it will be Jazz basketball there. There is no sticker on my chair. American bully? What do you mean? All right. So here is Beasley. He's going inside, kicks it out for Rudy Gay. Now out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He takes a three. And just not a lot of good looks for the Jazz right now. Just kind of forcing it up, as here is George Hill. Hill working with it at the logo. He's looking to go inside and does. Hill drops it off. Nice play by... Oh, he's going to kick it out. Here's a shot outside. Does not go for... Oh, my gosh. Wesley Matthews. Man, Nebraska can't score the basketball. It's so annoying. Okay, end of the first quarter, 27-22. Jazz down by 5, and a nice showing so far from Bobby Portis, shooting 60% from the field, 15 points for him. He's played fantastic. Let's keep it going tonight. We've already got, I believe there's like over 70 of you in here. Yeah, 75. Let's hit that up, you guys. Let's try to get to 40 likes on the stream here. We need 6 more to hit it, but we hit the end of the first here. 22-27. Second quarter action coming your way here very shortly. So 12 more minutes of basketball. Just about ready to get going here. We are in a commercial timeout in the middle of the quarters. Boy, oh boy, is Nebraska getting crapped on. It's so frustrating. Took the number 1 team in the country to overtime. Then we play like this. Awful. I'm gonna check the Twitterverse, see what they're saying about it. Oh boy. Okay. So once again, 22-27, we head into the break, and it will be basketball coming your way in just a second here. Back here for the huddle. What's going on, Goats? Appreciate you stopping in, my man. He is 23 on 3-point attempts. It's just what his game is, or was, I should say. Maybe a few years ago, he would have been great. I mean, he played on the Spurs, was a very successful player for lots of years. But it just, stuff falls apart, you know. The further back you go, he's been playing for a very long time. So he just doesn't have that aspect of his game on lock anymore. I mean, he did for a very long time, though. Game summary, 2-point for the 2-point shots for the Bucks have just been falling. They've only made 1 3, but 11 for 18 down low. The Jazz only 2 for 9, 6 for 14 from outside, and that's what the Will Hardy offense does. Just a lot of shots from that outside area. Here is Beasley falling. No good on his shot. And here come the Bucks the other way. It's George Hill. Hill working with it. Gets Nickeil Alexander-Walker on him up top, and he kicks it out. It's going to stay with the Bucks right there. .37 left here in the second quarter. 22-27 still. No scoring quite yet. It goes into Serge Ibaka. Good inbound there. Here comes Mamukashvili, he takes a shot. That one doesn't go. And now another attempt is good for the Bucks from outside. It is George Hill. Wow. Here comes Markkanen. Markkanen kicks it out. Beasley looking for a 3-ball. He's going to take it. Outside shot is good for Malik Beasley. His second of the night. 25-30. And now here is Connaughton. He goes inside. He's going to go up with it. Tough shot. Got it to go. Pat Connaughton, his first points of the game tonight. Good play there. 32-25. And now Nickeil Alexander-Walker fading away. Got it to go. 27-32. Still a 5-point game. George Hill on the right side. Hill gives it over for a wide open Beauchamp. I don't know how to say that last name. Beauchamp. I don't know, something like that. You guys tell me. 27-35 as he knocks down that 3-ball as Markkanen goes inside. Gives it over to Kessler, now outside for NAW. He goes inside, kicks it out. Markkanen wide open for a 3-ball. That's an air ball. And it's going to go the other way. Another turnover by the Jazz. Ooh, 27-35. And now outside, it's George Hill. He gives it over to Ibaka. He hands it off for Beauchamp. He slides back, takes a 3. No good there. And here come the Jazz. It's Markkanen. Markkanen going inside, kicks it out. Here's Beasley. Beasley goes up. Tough shot. No good. And the rebound is to Connaughton, but a foul on the floor on the Bucks. So 9:40 left here. 16 seconds remain on the shot clock, so plenty of time to work with. We'll see what they can do. All right, we're back to it, and there's a slam by Lauri Markkanen down low. Very nice play. Good assist from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's just been so good for the Jazz. He's done a nice job at really finding his rhythm and helping this become a little bit of a better season in general for the Jazz. And there is a nice shot by Pat Connaughton on the other end from outside, so 38-29, and a 3-ball goes down. Man, super fast-paced offense right now. That one from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We were just talking about him. He's been fantastic in these last few games, really showing that he deserves a spot on this team. As now here's a kick out. It's Ibaka. He goes inside, kicks it out. Beauchamp now over to Marukashvili. Now back to Beauchamp. He drives inside. Tough play on Walker Kessler. He couldn't stay vertical. And Beauchamp took advantage. 40-32. 8-point game. Jazz need to keep scoring if they want to stay in this one. Nice steal by George Hill. He goes down low, gives it over to Beauchamp. Goes up, and a foul. It's going to be 2 at the line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker did not like that call. I could definitely see where the referees were coming from on it, though, to be honest. If Portis scores 50, the defense is the worst in the league. If Portis scores 50, I don't know what to tell you, man. My Jazz fanhood might be in jeopardy. That would be pretty insane. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 15 points on 61% shooting in the last 5 per game. Just very good stuff. And it just shows you the depth of this Jazz basketball team. Just a good player all around. 32-41 as that first free throw does go for Beauchamp. Second one coming here. It's up, and it is good. So 2 for 2 there for the young player. Here is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. NAW gets a screen. Nice screen from Markkanen. He works around it. NAW goes inside, gives it over to Kessler, and the slam for Utah. 34-42. Great play there. Now here is Holiday. Holiday working with it up top. Gets a screen from Ibaka. He's going to put it up. No good there. Ibaka almost grabbed that offensive rebound. It'll go all the way out to Marukashvili. He resets up top. Looking to hand it off and does to Holiday. Step back three. Tough shot. No good. It was at the buzzer. That's why he took it. And it's going to go to the Jazz. Shot clock expiring there. And that ball just caroused out of bounds. 7:40 left here in the second. Nickeil Alexander-Walker doing work for the Jazz. Dishes it over to Walker Kessler. The young man getting lots more minutes now than he did before. Conley working with it on the right side. Goes inside. Kicks it out. Here's Olynyk. Olynyk working on Marukashvili. Now back to Conley. He fades away. Tough baseline jumper is good. 36-42. Maybe are the Jazz making a little bit of a run here? We will see. All right, here we go. Up top, it's Holiday. He gets a screen from Marukashvili. Looks to go inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Kessler. Kessler over to Conley. Conley working with it. Gives it over to Markkanen. Markkanen. Swing pass. And there's a foul down low on Marukashvili. 6:57 left to go here. 6-point game. 36-42. All right, and we head to a commercial timeout right there. All right, come on, Nebraska, do something, do something. It's like poking the button, but the button doesn't do anything. They just cannot score the ball. They are down by 16, but they really should have the momentum here. I'm not sure what's going on. But we are on a commercial timeout. It's 36-42. Oh, boy, that was close. That would have been big. Ugh. Guys don't know how to make shots in basketball. They're just not good at basketball. Okay. 92 in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here. What's happening to the score? I have no idea. Yeah, they cannot figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on, though, to be honest. Yeah, I do not know what's going on with ESPN right now. As you can see, it is doing something weird. It's got them at 33-42. That is not the score. The score is 36-42. I don't know what they're on at the moment. Oh, they switched it. Dang it. All right. So a 6-point game here. The Jazz making up a little bit of ground. You saw that nice baseline jumper from Mike Conley, but more is required to become a little bit closer in this game. You just got to limit the guys that are making their shots, especially, one guy has killed us just in this last couple minutes. It's been Beauchamp. He's been fantastic. First-year player. He's a guard. 7 points for the Bucks. He's been fantastic. Okay. Here we go. All of the Utah highlights of Joe Ingles, all of the trash talk. So fun to watch, man. I miss him a little bit, and it feels so much more evident right now, when you're in the season, mid-season. It just feels a little bit more. You saw him go over and embrace with Rudy Gay. These guys were teammates last year. Again, it's always love for former Jazzmen, current Jazzmen. It's a family, and it's good to see that these guys really do have that camaraderie. All right. Yep, 36-42. I don't know why I started the clock. That was an accident. Okay, we are back to action, though. About 6:50 50 left here, and a 3-ball is made by the Utah Jazz, 39-42. They didn't even show the guy who shot it on the screen. Not sure what that's about. Now outside, it's Brook Lopez, works around the perimeter, kicks it out. Beauchamp, 3-ball, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. It's Beasley. Beasley working his way up the floor. Now to Olynyk, kicks to the corner. Olynyk has an open 3. Will he take it? No, he steps in, kicks it out. Markkanen has it. Markkanen working on that left side. Markkanen over to Beasley. Beasley takes the 3-ball. You bet! Another one for Utah, and we're all tied up at 42. Call it or not. Call it what you want. I call it the Jazz are back in this sucker. All right. And now here is Holiday inside. Puts it up and in. Nice fading jumper. All right. Here's Conley. Conley on the left side. Conley gives it over to Beasley. He takes another 3. That one doesn't go. The Bucks stay on top by 2. 5:34 left here in the second quarter. Now Holiday fades away. Tough shot. Got it. Nice shot. Holiday, 46-42. Makes that cushion a little bit stronger. And now Conley's going to take a 3. That one doesn't go. And now Holiday has it for the Bucks. And he knocks it down. That one, a 3-ball. 49-42. Oh my goodness, boys. You got to make a shot. Here is Olynyk. Olynyk gives it over to Conley. Conley now to Kessler. He kicks it out back to Conley. Oh my gosh. Freaking Nebraska can't make a stupid shot. There we go. Finally made a 3-point jumper after like 4 tries. Nice job by Drew Holiday, though, staying the course, making some important shots right now for the Bucks. 4:48 left here. I'm going to let this wind down just a little bit so I can catch up. You can see Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo on the bench. And yes, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm out of it. I'm just watching the end of this Nebraska game. It would be a pretty large win if they won it, but they are currently down, so I just need to see the conclusion as Olynyk loses it, poked away by Drew Holiday, and now here come the Bucks. It's Portis. Portis spinning. Portis kicks it out. Holiday, big 3-ball, got it! He's on fire! Holiday puts him up by 10. So 4:24 left here. Will Hardy decides to tuck it over with the team. It's just you let Holiday get loose right there. Big time loose as he just dropped in 10 points. A 10-point one-man run. Very good. When am I not out of it? That's funny, Kenny. Oh, boy. This game is getting a little closer. I know you're watching, Nick. This game is getting a little closer. No score for the Jazz. Yeah, no, you're right. You know, they're just not dropping in buckets like they usually do. One guy that I am happy is playing well so far has been Malik Beasley. Hoping for some more contributions from him tonight, as you know he usually does, but sometimes it can be make miss for him. So if he can get going tonight, he's 4 for 8. If he can really get going, it would really help us out. Hey, we have 43 likes on the stream, but 87 people in here. Can I get 7 more of you guys to smash that up? Let's hit 50. Come on. Help me out. Let me know that you like what you're seeing. They don't have their best 3 players, and we are getting destroyed. I wouldn't call this getting destroyed. I mean, they're just going on these little runs, but they are a great team. I mean, we've talked about this. These guys they're great. They are second in a very, very tough Eastern Conference, in my opinion. Right now, the best conference in basketball is the Eastern Conference. So we'll see if that does continue and if my theory proves to be true. But I think that they are obvious contenders right now in this league. And I don't know how I rate them with Boston. But the thing that Boston has done that's really beautiful, and it's largely in part to Danny Ainge, is they designed a team where they just have all guys can shoot. And currently, I believe Williams is out still. But once he comes back, Robert Williams, once he comes back, then it's going to be just one guy on the floor. They play this 5-out offense thing, which is kind of what Danny Ainge looks for when he leads a team. He wants everybody to be able to make an impact, and that's what they've done in Boston. I believe that's what they're going to try to do here in Utah. And, they don't want to go back to having that Rudy Gobert situation where you have one guy who just can't do his, he can't shoot. He can't get the job done on the offensive end. So, it is what it is. All right. Here we go, you guys. We are getting very close to being back to game time here. Okay. Okay. Yep. Lots of people watching this game again. It really should be a winnable game for Utah. You just wonder if they're going to be able to get the job done. And we are back to action. It's Conley on the left side. Conley kicks it over to Olynyk. He's on the right side. Back over to Conley. Gets a screen from Vanderbilt. Now Conley going inside. Dishes it over to Vanderbilt. That one no good. The free throw line jumper is too strong. And here comes Javon Carter. Javon Carter working with it on the left side. Carter goes inside. Puts it up. Tough shot. No good. And Olynyk pulls it down. Now here is Beasley. Beasley gives it over to Olynyk. Now he goes inside, kicks it out. Beasley has it, fading away. Tough jumper from the right side, does not go. And now here's Lopez. Transition 3 for him, too strong. It's pulled down by Vanderbilt. Great rebound there. Now Beasley gives it over to Clarkson. Backcourt violation. Good Lord, Jazz, you are not playing well. Not playing well at all. 3:25 left here. Let's see what they can do. Here's the inbound. It goes to Holiday. Holiday was hot for just a minute there not too long ago, and that one poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bucks. Okay. Now here's Holiday up top once again. Another inbound to Holiday. They really do run the ball through him when their other guys are out. Holiday gives it over to Brook Lopez. Fading away. Got it to go. Nice play there. 54-42. 12-point game. Jazz down. All right, nice job by JC. Goes up and drops in the bucket inside, and he gets the rebound. Ooh, boy, that almost went in from JC, but he did get that rebound on the other end. Here come the Jazz. They kick it out. Olynyk, wide open three. He spots it up, shoots it. Too strong. Javon Carter has the rebound for the Bucks. They give it over to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen drops it in inside. Very nice job. Grayson Allen, again, former Jazz man. We keep talking about it, but he really has turned into be a pretty decent role player on this team. Definitely a guy that I would like to have, in my fold as an organization. That's for sure. Shoot. Oh, that could have been huge. 44-56, it will stay. And there's an offensive foul on Brook Lopez. He didn't like it, but oh well. Okay, here we go. The Bucks this season are second in defensive rating at 107.8, and Conley has it up top. Conley working with it, gives it over to Vanderbilt. 3-ball from the right side is no good. Gosh, Nebraska, you guys have to make your shots. Sheesh. Okay. Now George Hill is outside on the right side. Gets a screen. Nice screen there from Lopez. And they try to kick it out. It's going to be Jazz basketball. Just a snot rocket of a pass there by George Hill. Nothing doing on it. And now Mike Conley has it for Utah. Going to bring it up the floor. Gives it over to Olynyk. Olynyk working with it on the right side. Gets a screen. And Clarkson has it now. Kicks it back over to Olynyk. Now over to Conley. Conley in the corner. It's Markkanen. 3-ball is no good. Man, the Jazz cannot score the basketball. They kick it over to Grayson Allen. His 3-ball is no good. He saves it, but it goes right to a Jazz man, and it's going to be out of bounds. He was not able to save it at all. Okay. 53 seconds remaining in this second quarter. And the Jazz will have the basketball here. It's going to be Olynyk on the inbound. Okay. They're cleaning up something on the floor. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Grayson Allen kind of trip. May have knocked over a drink or something along those lines in that sequence. Conley has it for Utah. Gets a screen from Vanderbilt. Conley going inside. Kicks it out. Olynyk. Olynyk goes up with it. Tough shot. Nothing doing. Lopez pulls it down. Here comes Carter. Carter pulls up. Tough shot. No good. And it's pulled down by Lauri Markkanen. Here's Markkanen. We have just about 20 seconds left here in this second quarter. He gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson working with it up top. Clarkson gets a screen from Vanderbilt. He's going to take a 3. Clarkson too strong on that one. And it goes to Markkanen. He goes up and puts it in. Lauri Markkanen with the 3. Or not with the 3, with the N1. My goodness, what am I talking about? I don't know. 1.7 seconds left. I'll update our clock here. Give me one moment. It's kind of hard to stop it on a dime like that, but that's all right. Lauri Markkanen, 31 points on Thursday versus the Pelicans. He was 5 for 9 from outside on that game. 10 for 10 on free throws. So a very, very, very good player indeed for Utah. Second one is up, or the first one I should say is up, and it is good. 1 second here to get something to go, and George Hill, he got it off. Nearly went, did not go though. And we head to halftime with the score of 56 to 47. That's what it'll be. All right, come on, Nebraska, make me proud. Let's go, come on. Oh, this gives me stress. That was an awful shot. Oh, my Lord. Oh, they do not know how to make basketball shots, man. They really are not good at it. We had to halftime score of 56 to 47. I'm sorry if I seem out of it. I'm just watching like 2 games at once, trying to keep track of these. This is the troubles of being an avid basketball fan, I guess. Oh, what is he doing? Why is he taking that? Just a terrible shot. Okay. Man, did they really miss a rebound on that? Come on now. Okay. So we are in halftime. I'll give you analysis, but I just gotta see the end of this game. I don't think it's happening, but I don't know. They're just making mess ups on little things. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk about SeaGeek in just a minute. What are you doing, Wilcher? All right. So once again, Utah down by 9 here, hoping they can get something moving in this second half. That would be good. Would be here listening to the game, but you were at sing-along that night? Nice. It's all right. Potential 3, single-digit game. Let's go, Jazz. Yes. Yeah, we do have to go on a run here. Coming out of this halftime break, we really do have to get out and run, in my opinion, if we want to have a shot at winning this. Because the Bucks are just playing well. We are still in it if we can make some shots and grab some defensive rebounds, which we struggled at in the first half. Yeah, we did. Yeah, if we can do those two things, man. The rebounds have been big for sure. Just getting doubled, in fact, on the rebound category. Got to be a little better than that if you want to win. Da, 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 da. $71 in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here once again. The Bucks were favored in this game. Surprised about that. Very surprised about that. In fact, I mean, I did not see that happening, but man, have they played well. It's been impressive, to say the least. Let's take a look here. The Jazz shooting 10 of 25 from outside, but the Bucks just making a ton of shots inside. That's where they've won. It's really just making the most of their opportunities down low. Okay, come on, Nebraska. I really just need them to win this freaking game. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We will see. All right, come on. Come on. What? Yeah, this game's just about over. Gosh. It's so frustrating. Ugh. Can't believe it. Just hurts. Every time, man. They just get so close and then they lose. Jazz just need to play Jazz basketball. Yes, they do. Again, the three-point shot's just not going in right now for Utah. 10 for 25. You got to do a little better. You gotta. You just have to get a little closer. Rebounds, 32 to 16. There's one problem. Yeah, man, that is most definitely a big issue in this game right now for Utah. They are just not rebounding the basketball well. And, you know, I'm not really sure why that is, if I'm being completely honest, because it just, they really should be okay. at doing that. But it feels like sometimes Kessler can be on and off, and I feel like that contributes a lot to it, because if we look at who's leading in the rebound category, it's probably not going to be who we're expecting. It's Jared Vanderbilt, and which that's okay because he is a power forward, but you really would hope that a guy like Markkanen with his frame would be able to lead in that category, but he really doesn't do that very often, which is just interesting and not what I expected coming into this year. I didn't know much about him as a player, but I did know that big guys tend to do better in the rebounding category, but that is just not the case for Mr. Markkanen. Use code JazzHuddle to receive $20 off your first ticket purchase to any basketball game or any event with SeatGeek. Let's just take a look at that real quick. Definitely a great thing. SeatGeek, you get the best deals. Check out your view with their SeatView technology. No surprises. At checkout, use code JazzHuddle and get $20 off. Treat yourself. Go to some event. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it, you guys. But we are in our halftime break here. It really would mean a lot to me if you guys, if you like what you're seeing, if you could smash up that like button, that would definitely be awesome. But yeah, check out SeatGeek. They really do help us out quite a bit. Use code JazzHuddle. Get $20 off your first purchase with code JazzHuddle. Gosh, man, I can't believe that. I thought that they were going to win this stupid game. Oh, they stink. This game's over. Dang it. Oh, that's so frustrating. You know when you just feel like there's this momentum with the team and it just doesn't happen? Can you hit the dislike button? I don't know, Kenny, but please don't. Yep, Markkanen and Kessler should be grabbing more. Markkanen is still 8.5 rebounds a game guy. I know, but I was just expecting him to be more like, I don't know, 10, 13-ish, you know? It's just he has the frame, he has the mobility. I just don't think it's how his game has worked in the past. And, you know, I hope that he can get to that point where it is, but it's all right if it doesn't. All right. You really think I would do that? Of course not. Of course you wouldn't. You're the man. But yeah, check out SeatGeek. You know, if you're going to an event, even if it's a concert or anything like that, it's very easy to get those tickets through SeatGeek. $62 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here. Let's look for 50 likes on the stream before we head back to action here. We're coming back very soon. And it should be a super fun game. I'm certainly ready for it. Are you guys? That is the question. That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys stopping in, though. Does definitely mean a lot. Whew. 63 in the chat, though. That's awesome. Yeah, he has 11 double-double games this season. No, he's been good, and, you know, that's not really what I'm worried about. It's just sometimes it seems like it's not that the effort isn't there. It's just that he's not the best yet about putting himself in positions where he can grab those rebounds a little easier. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at with it. I know he's a fantastic player. I mean, we've obviously seen that. I just wonder if he could get better in that aspect of the game. But that's not discrediting any of the other things that he's done. I mean, he's a fantastic shooter from outside, and he does a lot of good things inside too. He can get downhill very fast for a big man. So definitely a lot of good things to see there. If you are Utah, but at the same time, you know, you just wish you had a little bit more rebounds out of him. And that would definitely help us. But, it's all right. Because we just have to keep going and keep winning. And stuff's going to get better. That's the way that I look at it. I think that's the way a lot of people look at it, to be frank with you. But, yeah, definitely a lot to look forward to for Utah in this very moment. Tons of people to check out. Okay. So, we are in our halftime break. Should be getting back to game action here very, very soon. Probably a couple minutes here, and we will be back to it. 12 minutes of third quarter basketball coming your way here in just a few on the Jazz Huddle. And if you do like what you're seeing, make sure you smash up that like button. We got 57 in here. Appreciate y'all being in here. If we take a look at those team stats again, let's just check this out. Check it out. So, 14 assists for the Bucks. They've been moving around the ball well. Jazz have 2. And, this game really isn't out of hand. It may feel like it. And it just feels like the Jazz really haven't ever had momentum. I get maybe that's just me. It just feels like they've never really been in it, per se. But hopefully they can get there. Warm-ups going on right now in Milwaukee. The Bucks getting the job done so far tonight. It's been fun for sure. All right, 47-56. Man, I have not been to an NBA game in a long time. I wish there was a team in my city. I would use code JazzHuddle to get some money off of my purchase, but dang. All right. Leading scorers so far, Malik Beasley with 12, Lauri Markkanen with 8, Jordan Clarkson with 8, Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 8, Kelly Olynyk with 7. That's on the Jazz side. On the Bucks side, Bobby Portis with 15, Drew Holiday with 10, George Hill with 7, and Beauchamp with 7 as well. So they've really done a nice job at just spreading that wealth around. Talk about Portis, though. Just a fantastic start to the game. Not a lot of action coming from him, though, in that second quarter. But, hey, man, definitely some good things to look at if you are the Bucks. But for the Jazz, it's just about finding your consistency. Will they do it tonight? We will see. 12 minutes of third quarter basketball coming your way very shortly here on the Jazz Huddle. Warm-ups just finishing up here. Be back to action in just one moment. I want to check and see if that game did finish. Yeah, it did. Man, they lost by 15. It's tough. All right, here we go. Getting back to it. Looks like it's going to be Vanderbilt on the inbound. And he gets it in. Here we go. It's Conley bringing it up. Crosses the timeline. Conley gets a screen from Clarkson. And now he's looking for Markkanen. Can't find him. Back over to Clarkson. Clarkson looking to go inside. And up goes the ball. And it's going to be Bucks basketball. Dang. Tough stuff. Now here comes Holiday. Holiday working with it on the right side. Holiday gives it outside to Grayson Allen. Now over to Drew Holiday. Holiday going in, puts it up, and got it to go. Drew Holiday continues his dominance in this game. He's got 12. Now Clarkson inside. Gives it over to Markkanen. Markkanen over to Vanderbilt. Now Vanderbilt outside for Olynyk. He fades away. Tough shot. He's short. And Portis grabs the board. Here comes Holiday once again. Ooh, he fades away. Got the jumper. Boy, oh boy. That is not what you wanted for the Jazz. You did not want to see a hot Drew Holiday. But boy, that is what we got. Here is Olynyk. 3-ball for him. Got it. That's a nice shot. Jazz now only down by 10. Way to come back right there for Olynyk. 50-60 is the score. Holiday has it. Gives it over to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen over to Bobby Portis. He hands it off back to Allen. He goes downhill. Allen going to kick it out for Brook Lopez. He puts it up. Tough shot. Doesn't go. Markkanen can't grab the board. Lopez gets it. That one. No good. It'll be Jazz basketball. Huh. Lopez didn't like that. He wanted either a foul or something. But here is Clarkson. Can't stop yawning. Clarkson takes the three. Got it to go. So 53-60. Now only a 7-point game here in Milwaukee. And that's a turnover by the Bucks. That one goes on Drew Holiday. 9:50 left to play here, and they get it into Clarkson. JC working with it on the right side. Oh, it was a 2 that Clarkson took. Foot must have been on the line. Here's another 3 for Conley. That one's well short. It's going to be taken away by Bobby Portis. Now he pushes up to Holiday. Holiday over to Lopez. Spinning. Puts it up. Got the shooter's bounce. And it rolls in. 52-62. Whew. Vanderbilt has it on the left side. Vanderbilt gives it over to Clarkson. Now he kicks out. Olynyk, 3-ball. Lopez now has it. And then there is Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen can't get it to go there. And Vanderbilt brings it up the floor, gives it over to Markkanen. And Markkanen puts it up and in. Very nice job by Markkanen. So fast for a big man. Just a quick player. As Lopez goes down low, loses it. Let's see which way he signals. I think he signaled it to the Bucks. Yes, he did. But a nice play by Markkanen. Man, can he get up? What a steal he has been. It's just been good to watch him do so well. All right. Now there's some kind of stoppage. And we're back to it. Another drink on the floor, I guess. But here we go. Drew Holiday on the right side gets it poked away. Javon Carter can't save it. And it's going to go out of bounds on the Bucks. No, never mind. Out of bounds on the Jazz. Oh, can't wake up. 55-62, 8:31 here left to go. Another poke out by the Jazz. And 5 seconds left on the shot clock, so it's going to be kind of a force here. No, it's not, as Grayson Allen is left completely unmarked down low. How did they let that happen? 64-55 here. As they kick it out to Beasley, now over to Conley. Conley over to Olynyk. Olynyk now gives it over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving inside, goes up with a tough play, and he throws it away. I keep forgetting to start the clock. Oops. Okay. Back to action here. It's Holiday on the right side. Holiday gets a screen from Portis. He kicks it out for Portis. 3-ball. You betcha. Bobby Portis picking up where he left off. 67-55. 12-point game. And the Bucks are back up by 10. Or more than 10, I should say. Here's Olynyk. Kicks it over to Markkanen. Now out to Beasley. Beasley fading away. 3-ball is good. 58-67. 9-point game. They have got to start making some of these shots. Some of these stops, I mean. Lopez puts it up. No good, but Portis is there. It's an offensive foul, though, on the Bucks. That one goes on Portis. 7:22 left here in the third. Beasley, nice job. Steps in, out. 3-ball, good. And that was on that last play. Coming back the other way now, it's Conley. Conley on the left side gets a handoff from Markkanen, and Conley's going to pull a deep three. He has just been short on a lot of those. Now here is Portis. Portis trying to keep going where he has been very good. He puts it up, cannot get it to go. It's another offensive foul on the Bucks. Man, the Jazz need to take advantage here. This is your time. This is where you get the job done. I know. I got to get that energy going. All right. Okay. So a timeout on the floor, 6:59 left to play. And I know I seem sleepy, but the Jazz are sure playing sleepy. Man, they cannot get anything going. Guard him. It's not hard. I mean, I could guard this man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I am definitely tired. Hey, what's up? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you being in here. Someone play some D. That's what I mean. Will Hardy is playing the leg game. He wants his players to have a fresh leg on the stretch. Jazz are more dangerous on a cold start. Yeah, you could be right, Raider. I could definitely see that. We've had stretches like that. I just want them to – I wanted this to be a convincing game, but obviously, I mean, if it is a win, it's not going to be a convincing one. That's for sure. Hoping that we can have that, though, in the future here in this game. I don't know. It doesn't feel like they're getting exactly what they want on the offensive end. It seems like a lot of things are getting a little bit forced. So let's hope we can do a little bit better on that side of the ball. Okay. So we are in a commercial timeout. 6:59 here left in the third quarter. Not quite at that final stretch yet, but we will be here somewhat shortly. That fourth quarter action going to be interesting. This game is pretty low scoring. Just not a lot of energy happening tonight. That is my whole thing. That is what I think. Okay. All right, here we go. Just a couple ads. Let's look at those team stats, though, real quick. So on the field goal section, the Jazz shooting 41.5 from the field and 49.5 for the Bucks. But the Jazz have made 13 threes out of 31. The Bucks only 7 out of 31, or out of 21. So the Bucks are getting up a lot of shots inside. And I think they've identified that as a lane to get some points versus Lowry, Markkanen, and they really have rebounded the ball very well. 16-37 now. The Jazz obviously yet to get a rebound in this second half, which is ridiculous, but oh well. I don't know what's up with that. I don't understand that. It's partially because they're not getting stops, and the Bucks are, and there's a foul on the Bucks. Malik Beasley tonight, though, 15 points. He is the team leader for Utah. Not quite the leading scorer in the game, but he has definitely been good. 5 for 7 from outside in 17 minutes of game action. 6:57 left here. And Olynyk to inbound for Utah. Another stoppage. Not sure what's going on. What? They sending it the other way? No, they're not. What the heck are they making all these stoppages for? It's really weird. Here is Olynyk. Olynyk gives it over to Kessler. Kessler puts it up and in, and Kelly Olynyk rolling on the ground, and he is hurt. Or maybe not. Man, that guy is weird. Not sure what's up with him. Hopefully he's okay. And Connaughton takes it from outside. They get the rebound back, and here's a three for Wesley Matthews. That one doesn't go. The Jazz are pushing now. Kelly Olynyk is hobbling around, but looks to be okay now here. That was a bad shot, but he is going to go to the line for two. Gosh, man. Kelly Olynyk, you scare me. You scare me. He just kind of landed awkwardly on his knee. And that's where he was doing. I think the Nebraska game took my energy. I think you are absolutely correct. I think here, hold on. This is what I'll do. I'm going to listen to this game so that way I can have a little bit of energy. All right, that shot no good at the line by Olynyk. One more coming. Oh, now it's 61 to 67. Okay, there we go. So one more coming here for Olynyk. 2 for 2 for free throws for the Jazz. So literally, basically nothing at the line for both of these teams. It's a 5-point game now. Here is Drew Holiday. Holiday working with it. 7-0 run for the Jazz in the last 142. Holiday kicks it out. Connaughton going inside. He kicks it out. Nice 3-ball from Wesley Matthews. Now here is Markkanen. Puts it up and in. Nice turnaround jumper from Markkanen down low. 64 to 70. Lowry with 10 tonight. Looking to get the Jazz back into this one. 64 to 70. Holiday goes inside, puts it up and in. Tough. There's Olynyk. Gives it over to Beasley. And an offensive foul on the Jazz. That one's going to go on Olynyk. Last few games for Kelly Olynyk, he's definitely done a nice job of not picking up fouls early. But hopefully, and they are going to take Kelly Olynyk right back to the locker room. Look at that ankle for him as Olynyk will head to the locker room. There's a nice steal by Mike Conley. He's going to slow it down, give it over to Gay. Rudy kicks it. No, he gets it stolen away. Why is that guy on the floor? Now Wesley Matthews gives it over to Mamukas Vili, and Lopez has the offensive board, puts it up and in. Man, they are just playing with a lot of pace right now. Hard to stop. Conley working with it. Goes inside. Conley kicks it out. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson goes in, puts it up, and in. There's a shot inside by Drew Holiday. Once again, puts it up and in. Man, he's just been so good. Still not topping Portis, though, with his 18. Now, here's a wide open three for Markkanen, and he drains it. Man, he does not miss those suckers. Outside, it is Holiday. Holiday gets a screen from Lopez. They kick it out to Lopez. Wide open three goes. 3:20 left in the third quarter. Here comes Conley, drives inside, quickly puts it up and in. 71-79. They have got to just get a stop. Boy, can't get a stop. Here's Lopez, goes up with it, tough play, and one. Oh my gosh. Rudy Gay playing awful as he comes in. Just great. Veteran move right there by Brook Lopez. He's so good. The Jazz are down by 20 plus with 5 minutes left in the game. You leave the arena or turn off the game. It means turning off the stream. All right, then. Lopez at the line. They are... Oh, boy. Okay. One's up and no good for Lopez. So 71-81, it will stay. Here come the Jazz. Clarkson puts it up. That'll be 2 shots. That one goes on George Hill. And we head to a commercial timeout here. We take a quick break here. Jazz still down by 10. Lock in, Jazz. Yeah, gotta lock in. Oh, I believe you, Joe. I believe it. Jeez, Jazz, I can play. Jeez, Jazz, I can play better D than this. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the defense for the Jazz is just not good right now. Holy smokes. They're just getting beaten about every facet at the moment. Hoping they can turn it around, but, you know, sometimes that just doesn't happen, to be honest with you. Especially with this team. End the stream until we can play some D. No, I won't do that. I won't leave you guys hanging. But it feels like I should. You know, it does. 2:52 left in the third quarter. Lowry Markkanen with 15. Bobby Portis with 18. He is the leader of the game in points scored. And in the rebound category, Jared Vanderbilt with 5. Bobby Portis with 9. And the Jazz are getting crucially out-rebounded. 18-40 right now. That's a 22 rebound advantage for Milwaukee. And that's just really frustrating knowing that they don't have all of their guys in. I mean, they're missing both Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo. How they are losing the rebound battle, somebody has to enlighten me. I don't understand it. Brook Lopez is great and all, but like, holy smokes, boys. Got to get that job done. Okay. So 70 in the chat. Appreciate every single one of you guys being in here. If you do like what you're seeing tonight, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. It really does show us that you love what you're watching. All right. So here we go. 71-81. We are getting back to action here in Milwaukee. And coming up, you guys, this Monday, just 2 days away, Donovan Mitchell makes his return to Utah. Should be interesting. And Donovan has been a staple of this franchise for many years. And I'm sure he will be in for a massive, massive standing ovation when he gets home. 23.9 points. He's number 1 in the all-time rankings for Jazz guards in points per game. 3-time All-Star and Monday, 4:30 at Cleveland. So it's not his return to Utah. Never mind. I guess I'm bad, but it is not his return, but it still is the first matchup between him and his former team. So we'll see how he plays. We know that he's so lethal when he wants to be. All right, here is Markin, and we are back to action here in this one. Fontecchio, the Italian guy, he's back in. Gay goes inside, fading away. Tough jumper. Rudy Gay knocks it down. 73-81. Hill on the left side. And a foul. Foul on Utah right there. And Brook Lopez, you know, the role that he plays for this Milwaukee team is certainly interesting. He brings back that old style, you could call it, to this Bucks team, and he's good. And Grayson Allen had a finger sprain. He will be probable to return. Markkanen looked like he hit the ground hard, but he's all right. A nice 3-ball there. Another one from Wesley Matthews. All right, here is Beasley. They give it out to Rudy Gay. 3-ball is no good. High rebound goes to Mamukashvili. There we go. Outside, it's Connaughton. Back over to Mamukashvili. He kicks it out. Connaughton, 3-ball. Got it! 87, 5 threes in the first half. 5 in the first half, point-wise for him. And there's a deep 3 by Malik Beasley for the Utah Jazz. And we continue to just rain down the 3 balls here in Milwaukee. Hill has it, gives it down low to Lopez. Lopez puts it up. Tough shot, doesn't go. And Lopez. Mamuk going. Mamuk going to the... It'll be Lopez at the line, not Mamuk. I knew that. Okay. Lopez. First one. High bounce. Does not get the shooter's benefit right there. Bobby Portis checks back in for Mamuk. He's been good. Bobby Portis has been fantastic, to say the least. Lopez at the line for one more shot here. Lopez turning 35 in April, so he's been good leader in blocks in the NBA. We've talked about it already, but he has been fantastic for sure. Nickeil Alexander-Walker working with it, gives it over to Malik Beasley. Now over to Rudy Gay. Gay working with it. He's at the top of the key, going to take another jumper. That one's a splash. Nice job by Rudy Gay. This is just a weird game to not win if you're Utah, because you just had those fantastic games against Portland and or not Portland, against the Pelicans, I should say. There's another dunk by Lopez. He's having his way, man. He's been very dominant. As there's a 3 from Markkanen on the other end. Markkanen, the trailer, knocks it down. 91. Nope, not 91 to 90. That's stupid. 81 to 90. Whoops. Well, I need to sync up the clock here. Here's George Hill. He has it. Foul with 11 seconds left. That one goes on the Jazz. They're working out Kelly Olynyk's ankle. Kelly Olynyk trying to get that angled back and mobile. You can see that Jazz bench just not really in it from a mentality standpoint at the moment. George Hill. First shot is up and good. George Hill, another one of those guys. In 2016 with the Utah Jazz, he had 16.9 points a game. That was a career high for him. He was fantastic. He's been around the league and back. Lots of different teams on his resume. And here we go. 11 seconds left. The Jazz have it. It's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. NAW working with it up top. He's going to drive inside. 3 seconds left. Goes up with it. 2 seconds. Got it, and the foul. 33 90, 83, 92, and another opportunity at the line here for Alexander Walker. I believe it was right as the buzzer went. 1.9 left. And the free throw up and no good. And the buzzer sounds. 3 quarters in the books. Jazz were down 9 at half. They're down 9 after 3. Fourth quarter action heading your way very soon. So not a lot of change. That's the first thing we notice. But 12 minutes of basketball left to be played. We got to make this happen. All right. All right. 89 in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here. Hey, let's look to get to 70 likes. We need 8 people to smash it up. That would really help us out here. Again, it does show us that you love what you're seeing. Means a lot. So smash that sucker up. Help us out. And we don't miss games on this channel. There have been occasions where we have, but the second half of the season for us is usually where we are right on target with what we do. So get ready. All right. Okay. So, 12 minutes of basketball left. What can the Jazz do to get back in this game? First of all, you got to get some stops. Because, look at it this way, Ranger. I mean, I'm the same way as you. I'm looking for an exciting ending any day. But for the Jazz, I mean, it's just been, they haven't been able to get stops, especially on Bobby Portis. And Wesley Matthews also coming in and knocking down 2 threes. That's a lot bigger than it may seem for the Bucks. And, they've just been good, man. They're knocking down those tough shots, and it's been impressive, that's for sure. All right. $83-92, 36-36 in that quarter, and both teams playing well now. They're turning up offensively, but you just got to pull ahead if you're Utah. That's the biggest thing, and it's just a matter of making your shots, which they haven't done super well. You just hope they can get a little closer on it. Okay. Story of the game has just been that scoring by quarters. The Jazz started out down by 5. They were down by 13 at the end of the second, or down by 9 at the end of the second, I should say, as they came a little bit closer, and then it just got a little bit worse. And man, the Bucks running quick to start. All right, and there is a poke out by the Jazz. It's going to stay with the Bucks, though. Kelly Olynyk checking back in, so that ankle got the mobility back with it. Hill going to inbound it, gets it into Grayson Allen. Allen over to Portis. He hands it back off for Grayson Allen. Now back out for Portis. Portis, 3-ball from the left side. You betcha. That's 21 for Bobby Portis. He's been fantastic tonight, shooting a very impressive 7 for 11. Here is Nickeil Alexander-Walker for the Utah Jazz. Now it is Olynyk back to NAW on the handoff. Now to Malik Beasley. Beasley working with it. They give it back over to Alexander Walker, and that one will go the other way. Lost out of bounds by Nickeil Alexander Walker, 94-83. It looks like Portis must have had his foot on the line. Okay. Hill gives it over to Mamouk. And now into Beauchamp. Outside, Mamouk drains the 3. 97. All right, here we go. Back to the Jazz. It's Olynyk. Olynyk up top. 10:50 left to play in the fourth. 3-ball for the Jazz goes up over the top of the backboard. And now that one was taken by NAW. Nothing doing there. Man, this game is just crap fest. And not sure what's up with JC, but he has been on the bench for quite a while now as Fontecchio pulls down the ball. Here comes Beasley. Beasley working with it wide open for three. Got to knock this one down, but he does not. Fontecchio, can he grab the rebound? No, he cannot. Bucks clear it. Mamuk gives it over to Grayson Allen. Allen working with it. Gives it over to George Hill. He drives inside, out of bounds on the Bucks. All right, back to the Jazz. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has it once again. The Jazz need to get something going if they want to be in this game. And it's a charge by Kelly Olynyk. Gosh. Another foul by Olynyk. Man, I mean, he's done a good job about staying on the floor sometimes, but just that's a tough call. But, man, 3 on Olynyk right there. All right, and here we go. Grayson Allen working with it. They kick it out to Mamuk. He made a 3 not too long ago. Grayson Allen going to take a 3, and he drains that sucker, makes the net stick up a little bit. 100-83, and this one, the Bucks pulling away. Boy, oh boy. Largest lead of the night for Milwaukee. 100-83 is the score. And 9:42 is what is left in this one. And we head to a commercial timeout. Man, that arena just so hype. And it's fun when your team is playing well like this. They just are knocking down shots. All the Bucks wide open shots aren't off screens and are after offensive rebounds. It's simple D. We can't do it, and it's sad to watch. I agree with you. Again, it's the little things, but the rebounding has just been awful for Utah. 19-44. Unacceptable. That cannot happen. Especially when, and normally I would be like, okay, what's going on? But it's just weird because both Chris Middleton and Giannis are out in this game. It just doesn't make sense to me. Whatever is happening, it's just weird. Yeah, no Giannis, Chris, and Joe. Just bad. Yeah, Joe Ingles out too. All those guys sitting out in this game, and Utah just cannot find a way to rebound the basketball. Walker Kessler has been out for an extended period of time. Not sure what's going on with him, but he's checking back in now, as I can see on my screen over there. But as well as JC, not sure what's up with him either, but who knows? Every 4 minutes I might turn this off. 4 more minutes and you might turn this off. This is embarrassing. It is embarrassing, and it's hard to watch, man. The team just they're not grooving on the offensive end. I think you got to try to put in your spark, which is Jordan Clarkson. So let's see if they can do that. That would be really good for him to get him going. Would definitely be something helpful to just look at. All right. Groovy Target commercial. Man, I love that. Okay. Okay, we are back at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. One of the premier arenas in the league, very recently built. It's a killer crib to play in. Clarkson sitting on the bench. What's up with that? Monday, we see Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers. Tuesday, Bogdanovich and the Pistons in. Both of those games are away. And then we come back home on Thursday versus the Wizards. All right. Here is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He gives it over. Fontecchio traveled. Man, Offense is awful. Not sure what's going on with the Jazz right now, guys. 3 10-point losses for the Jazz. They're good at keeping it close, but it's just frustrating. I mean, they're just not playing good basketball. Outside, it's Beauchamp. Now Beauchamp has it in the corner, working on Beasley. Good defense by Beasley. Beauchamp loses it. Olynyk grabs it, and it's a foul on Beauchamp. Ran over the back of Kelly Olynyk. All right, and here we go. Kelly Olynyk was hurt a little bit ago, but it looks like he's fine now. Beasley gets some space, won't take the three, kicks it out. Olynyk 3-ball. That one's too strong, no good, rims out. And it's going to be rebounded by George Hill. Hill bringing it up the floor for the Bucks. Hill working with it on the left side, gives it over to Bobby Portis. Portis puts it up, no good right there. And it's pulled down by the Jazz. Now there's a three. No good for Utah, and they just can't buy a bucket right now. It is hard to watch, I'll tell you that much. Now there is Portis. That one does not go. Fontecchio chases down that missed shot, and this game just keeps on going. As there is Nickeil Alexander-Walker looking to go inside. Kicks it out. Olynyk. 3-ball. No good. Boy, this Jazz team is cold. Portis. Working with it on the left side. Gives it over to Allen. That one almost taken away. Beauchamp gets it back. Beauchamp kicks it out. Oh, boy. Foul there. That one's going to go on Vanderbilt. Second on Vanderbilt right there. Come on, Jazz. Let's go. Get something going. Do the dirty work. Let's go. It's just so slow. Here is Mamouk. Gives it over to Allen. Now outside. Nice shot by Beauchamp. Puts him up by 20. This would be an embarrassing loss, you guys. Fontecchio tries a three. That one's no good. Beauchamp. An 11-0 run from Milwaukee in the last few minutes here. And Beauchamp hits the deck, but he is good, and he's going to go to the line. Definitely a good Milwaukee team here. They're very aggressive on the boards. I think we've seen that very obviously tonight. 21-48, more than double. More than double the Jazz on the rebound category. Not exactly what you were looking for from the Jazz tonight in that rebound category. What's going on, Best Nightmare? Appreciate you being in here. First one goes for Beauchamp at the line. Both Chris Middleton and Giannis Antetokounmpo, as well as Joe Ingles sitting out tonight. The fact that the Jazz are not winning this game boggles my mind, and the fact that this was a 2-point spread also boggles my mind. Clarkson already checking out. Conley and Markkanen. Yeah, Clarkson and Markkanen check out. So I think, yeah, Abaji is in now. So that means they're kind of playing the bench warmers here for Utah as Alexander Walker goes up and puts it in 85-105, back to a 20-point game. Here comes Holiday. Holiday's had a nice game tonight. Working on the right side on Abaji. Holiday still on the right side. Gives it down low for Portis. He's been fantastic tonight. Makes a move on Abaji, and he gets beat 107-85 now. Talen Horton-Tucker working with it. Goes behind the back. Fades away. Tough shot. THT, no good. And you can really see the spark that a guy like Colin Sexton gives kind of being missed here tonight. Is a nice Slam dunk by Grayson Allen. 109 to 85, 24-point game. Horton Tucker working with it on the left side. Gives it over to Fontecchio. Thought about the three. He goes inside. Puts it up and in. 87. And that's what the Jazz have been missing all night. Just those buckets in the paint. Not happening so far. Here's Holiday. Holiday gives it down low for Portis. Portis spinning. Tough shot. Doesn't go. And it's pulled down by Agbaji. Agbaji has it. He's going to take a three ball. That one a little short. THT grabs the rebound. Horton Tucker kicks it out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Shot clock resets right there. And Alexander-Walker puts it up and in. Nice play. And a timeout by the Bucks. All right. Tell your mom I said hi, Adam. Seems like second unit now. 7 minutes to go. Game over. Pretty much. Yeah, this game is all but over, ladies and gentlemen. But look, man. Here's my take on it. You got in games like this, it's always a toss-up for the Jazz to see whether, they're going to go out and just give their all. And in a lot of the games that I've watched this year, it just hasn't happened, So it's not what you hope for, but it is what it is. So I appreciate all you guys coming in tonight. Does mean a lot to me. Sticking with it, even though the team is just not playing well. But it does definitely mean a lot to have you guys in here with me, sticking with me on this pretty awful game for the Jazz. It's just hard for me to stay awake with this one, man. It's hard to watch. Hey, man, we got 70 people in the chat. If we could get 4 more likes, that would make my day. Get us to 60. Hopefully they can make a little run at the end of the game here. Maybe get a little bit closer. Would be fun. All right. 89 to 109. 20-point game, and the Jazz reserves came in, and they actually have kind of played a little bit better than the guys who were playing before, but, at this point for the Jazz, it's all but over, right? You're just a little bit too far gone to get back into this. Yeah, Joe is in Milwaukee, best nightmare. It sounds weird to say, but Jinglin' Joe is in Milwaukee. Worst game of the season. Bucks about to score 130 with 40 points per game. Yeah. Yeah, it's been weird, man. It's not what I expected, I expected the Jazz to be really strong in this one, to come out and try to dominate, but obviously that is not what has happened today. You can just kind of see Markkanen contemplating life over there, just not quite in it right now. But we are back to action. 4 rebounds for him tonight. I mean, he didn't play a bad game by any means. 18 points for him, but it's just weird. Progress is being made on that Sexton injury, we are told, and the Jazz need to have him back in, and we were talking about it several times as Jrue Holiday knocks down the 3 from outside. We were talking about it a lot. What will this team look like when he is back? And what you get from him is a spark, and that spark I feel like is really obvious because he's the type of guy who you can put in and you can gauge whether he is feeling good or not. You can kind of tell right away as Fontecchio squares it up from outside. That one doesn't go. You can kind of tell pretty quickly whether things are working or not for him. And, it's just he's one of those guys. He's the glue guy sometimes for the Jazz, and it seems like when he's out, they just don't play quite as well. 2 nice wins against the Pelicans, but this is not a great showing. Ibaka working with it, gives it over to Beauchamp, and the Jazz again with this couple game road trip here. You gotta get back at it. Akil gets it stolen away by Beauchamp. Beauchamp gives it over to Mamouk, and no shot there. And he definitely does have a nice stroke from 3. Mamouk, good player, and timeout on the floor. Cleveland currently down 6 against the Mavericks. Interesting game to look at there. That's the Jazz's next opponent, playing against Donovan Mitchell for the first time this season. Man, that's going to be weird to watch, but we will be live for it, of course. All right. Yeah, the Jazz do not get blown out a lot, and they are pretty much the fewest 10-point plus win or 10-point plus losses in the country right now. And it's just weird that they're not playing as well as they usually do. It's not what you would expect, but it is what it is. So yeah. 3-game road trip. This is the first leg of it. We'll see if they can come back and play a little bit better as we keep going. All right. Here we go. Getting back to it. Take a look at Antetokounmpo on the bench. He didn't even play in this game, if that tells you anything about how bad the Jazz have played tonight. Ibaka goes inside, puts it up, tough shot. Serge knocks it down. 114, 109, 25-point game. Fontecchio takes the 3, air ball from the left side. And Beauchamp takes it down the other way. 3:31 left in the fourth quarter. Beauchamp squares it up from outside. Drano. Man, they could win by 30. And a foul on the floor. 3:18 left to play here, and Beauchamp this season has been really good for a rookie. I mean, he's definitely a good guy to watch. Checking in is Thanasis Antetokounmpo. There's a nice job by THT. Goes inside, spins, and slams it home. And now here is... Who is that? A nice shot from Beauchamp again. My goodness. Beauchamp with 18 now. He could be the leading scorer for the Bucks by the end of this game. He's done a nice job. Horton Tucker working with it on the right side. Abaji now going inside. Puts it up off the glass. No good. And a foul on the play. 2:30 left here in this fourth quarter. Abaji went down, but the aggression from THT has been nice, and that's just how he plays, likes to get the tough plays going. Hey, can we get one more like, get us to 60 on the night? That would definitely mean a lot. THT should have played more tonight. I mean, it feels like we say that every game, but it's true. He really should be playing more. Abaji, the rookie out of Kansas, recently won the national championship with Kansas. Second free throw is up and no good, so he is still over. Here's AJ Green going inside, kicks it out. And a 3 from AJ Green. That one goes. Nice play there. 20. They are up by 32 as THT is going to square up a 3. That one's no good. It's rebounded by Fontecchio. He goes outside. Fontecchio gives it down low to Abaji. Got it to go. Ochai's first points of the game. 30-point game. AJ Green outside. Gives it over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp wants 3. No, he goes inside. Kicks it out. AJ Green. Back to AJ Green. Goes out. 3 ball for AJ. No good. And the Jazz pull it down. Here comes Abaji. 3 ball. No good. It's going to stay with the Utah Jazz. Utah's at 18 of 47 three-point shots. Not great tonight. As Azubuike has it, gives a screen for Fontecchio. It's not Fontecchio. That's Leandro Bolmaro. He missed a shot. I couldn't tell which Italian guy it was. Offensive foul is called on the Bucks. Bolmaro got hit across the face right there by Jordan Nwora out of Iowa State. And here we go. Here's a kick to Ochai Agbaji. He goes inside, puts it up, reverse layup with the right hand is good. Nice play by Ochai. Gets the Jazz back on a little bit of a run here. See if they can maybe loosen up a little bit at the end of this game. Here's AJ Green, the kick out. Serge Ibaka for 3. That one no good. It's going to be pulled down by Talen Horton-Tucker. THT bringing it up the right side of the floor. He goes inside. THT puts it up with the right hand. No good. Gets his own miss. Goes up with it. Nice reverse layup there. 97 to 123. Just don't lose by 30. That's the name of the game right now. As Thanasis Antetokounmpo has it up top. They're going to have to take a shot here. 10 seconds left. Thanasis working with it. Or no, they won't. He's just going to let it run out and take the turnover. All right. So 5 seconds here. 97 to 123, I believe, will be what this score finishes as. Let's see. And yes, it is. Budenholzer comes over. They shake hands. Will Hardy and him, tough game for Utah. The Jazz dropped to 6-10 on the road and 17-15 overall. What do you think we could get for Gay? Absolutely nothing. He does not have any worth anymore. Not good enough. So 5 seconds left. It ran out. Nothing to it. Game is over. Yeah, sometimes good play, sometimes bad play. Keep going. You're right, Hurrah. You are absolutely right. I just wish that they could have kept fighting. It just was bad, especially on the boards. You just look at that. 29 to 54. Just got killed. Can't take this much longer on Tuesday when Jazz take on the Pistons. Until then, help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Cool. Yeah, so let's take a look at what this means for Utah. So this puts them at second in the Northwest Division. In that next game, they will play the Cavaliers, and this one giving Cleveland quite the favoring there, 68.5 to win this game. And you could see why ESPN was predicting the Jazz to win this game. I mean, all of those guys sitting out for the Jazz, and one hope that we have right now is that Colin Sexton can get in. I also want to take a look at Lamar Stevens because I haven't really seen him. Nice. Second season for Lamar Stevens out of Penn State. Remember watching him beat up on my team sometimes. Definitely a good player there. Get Eric Pascal back or we riot. Imagine him and Sexton getting in that paint. Oh, they would be big. They would be big. We need Sexton back, man. That's the truth. And I don't know exactly what the status is. All I know is that progress is being made. That is what I know, you guys. But hey, man, I'm going to sign off for the night. As you can tell, I am tired. And I'm tired of watching losing basketball, but oh well. So, tonight, the Jazz fall 97 to 123. They were able to avoid the 30-point loss. They're going to chalk this up as a 16 or a 26-point loss to the shorthanded Milwaukee Bucks. And, you know, they have time. They can figure things out, but you just wish that they could have put in a little more effort in this game. But I'm sorry, this was such a bland stream, but it is what it is. When the team doesn't play, sometimes we don't either. So that's going to wrap it up for me here on the Jazz Huddle. Appreciate you guys stopping in. And as you head out, if you haven't already liked up the stream, please do so. It means a lot for you guys coming in here. Mike Conley can't do anything for us. This dude was supposed to be a savage. He was, and yeah, it's not been great. I agree with you, Tanner, on that for sure. But that's going to wrap it up for me, and we will see you guys on Monday. You better be there. It's a big game versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Get ready for it.